My name is Datuk Karim, and the event today is in convention to our Silver Jubilee, indicating the 25 years of the operations of Serba Dinamik in the journey as an entrepreneur to provide services as a contractor, mainly to the oil and gas industry and also power generation industry, and hopefully now we are also entering into the water utility industry. The water utility industry, I would say that it is new to Serba Dinamik, but we do foresee that the sustainability of the operations and business of Serba Dinamik need to be diversified in terms of the sector. Because all this while for the past 25 years we have been quite strong in the oil and gas sector, and we believe that it is high time for us to diversify into other sector, but the core competency of the capability of the service that we are offering will be the same, which is the operation and maintenance, the EPCC capability coupled with IT capabilities, and of course to incorporate in also the training and education into providing just an integrated package for the water utility sector. Saya selalu menegaskan bahawa Serba Dinamik, kumpulan Serba Dinamik mempunyai ataupun memiliki cita-cita dan matlamat 5 tahun yang akan datang dan juga 10 tahun akan datang. So for the first 5 years, we are looking at positioning the company as a multinational company of preferred choice. So bila disebutkan multinational company of preferred choice, ada dua perkara yang perlu ditekankan, iaitu kedudukan posisi kumpulan Serba Dinamik dari segi berada di tempat yang tertentu di merata serantau dunia ini. In another word, it has a global international geographical coverage and positioning. Dan preferred choice ini memberi makna the company will be able to meet the engineering service quality and also the capabilities that is accepted to our customer. And another thing I would also like to take this opportunity that looking further beyond the 5 years, we would like to position Serba Dinamik as a household brand name. Bila dikatakan sebagai household brand name, what it means is when people say about Serba Dinamik, people knows what Serba Dinamik is, who Serba Dinamik is. And then of course we would look into producing products from the engineering perspective, incorporated in also the latest state of art technology with additional features, where all these products will give what we call it as ease to the living of every human being in this world. Memang sebenarnya tujuan corporate social responsibility syarikat adalah untuk memastikan bahawa kejuruteraan kepakaran yang dimiliki tidak akan merosakkan alam semula jadi di mana syarikat itu beroperasi, ya. So what it means here is, with this kind of corporate responsibility, renewable energy is a way forward. Because we know that a lot of all this energy that has been produced using unhealthy kind of technology emits a lot of carbon into the environment, and is causing a lot of damages, especially to the ozone layer of the atmosphere. I would say this is a typical event for any company when they've undergo a journey of many years in operation. So Silver Jubilee normally indicates that the company has undergone 25 years of operations. So it will not be annual event, it will be a so-called occasional event, and this year it indicates that we have been in the business or in the journey of entrepreneurship for 25 years. And of course we take this opportunity to congratulate our staff for their commitment, and of course to everybody who has supported Serba Dinamik over all these years, which includes our customer, and then also the financial banking industry, and of course people like you, respectful media, press, which has been helping us to push forward the message to our customer and also to the community at large. I think at the moment we have said that more or less we have a geographical coverage which qualifies us to be known as a multinational company. We would like to focus on where we are today, which namely in the 4 continents. One is Southeast Asia, and we will focus on countries like Malaysia and Indonesia. In the Middle East, we focus on 6 countries over there. And Europe, we are looking at Switzerland and also Netherlands. And in the United States of America, we are focusing at the moment at Houston and also Mexico. And Central Asia, of course, we are looking at Turkmenistan and also Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. So I think other than that, on the Pacific region like New Zealand and Australia, we do have presence over there, but I think at the moment we would like to focus on those countries that I mentioned just now. Saya rasa kita akan tumpukan perhatian ataupun usaha pada tempat-tempat yang saya telah sebutkan tadi, sebab potensi di tempat yang disebutkan tadi masih banyak lagi, dan kita tidak mahu penumpuan kita terhilang fokus yang akhirnya akan menjerumuskan the company resources to be very limited and overstressed. So we believe that what we need to do now is to consolidate and focus on this geographical coverage that I mentioned just now. I would say that success is a journey, it's not a destination, and I really put a very high hope to all our management staff and also the supporting staff and the working level employees to continue support the company vision and mission.
My name is Abdul Kadier Sahib. I am from Bintulu, Sarawak. I am the chairman of Serba Dinamik Holdings Bhd and also a non-independent, non-executive director of Serba Dinamik Holdings Bhd. So basically Serba Dinamik was set up in 1993 in Bintulu, and we started getting small jobs, almost to the extent of getting rojak sort of job. Anything that was given to us, we had no choice but to take. But along the way, we managed to concentrate on our core competency, which is maintenance, repair and overhaul of rotating equipment. And we proved to our customers that we deliver based on the deadline and also on safety track record. So after getting a few jobs and confidence from Petronas group of companies, so we managed to attract other companies that were in power producing industry. So it was from there that we started going out of Malaysia. We were appointed as a vendor to Petronas in 1997. So prior to that, we have to struggle looking for jobs. But once we were appointed as a vendor for Petronas, then we were given a lot of opportunities to do the job, and we were given a simple plan. We give you job, you perform. That's what Petronas said. So along the way, Petronas engineers and supervisors really helped us, guided us. So sometimes we made mistakes, but most of them were very good to us. They really rectified and guided us along the way until we proved to be one of the top companies that is providing that maintenance, repair and overhaul of rotating equipment. Our success story is because of a few factors. One is we were very focused. We just concentrated on our core competencies. Any other job that has got some connection to our core business, we participated. But areas that were very new to us, nothing to do with our core business, we just turned it down. So we are very focused. That was one of the reasons why we were successful. Secondly, we had very good team. Directors were all hands-on people, and they managed to drive the workers to work as a team, to come in and finish the job as a family. So if we are to go into an area where it is something new, we have to be extra careful. Our first reply will be no. So unless we make a very good due diligence and look at the risk factor, and we feel that the risk is something within our ability to cope up, only then we will go. Otherwise, we will prefer to stick to our core business. And now the other new part of our business is, prior to, let's say, 5 years ago, we were just maintenance contractor, whereby the jobs we got was for a period of 3 years to 5 years. Then we found that that sort of contract is not really sustainable. So we decided to expand our scope of participation by owning assets. But we made sure that whatever assets that we own, one will be very little risk. Number two, it must be part of our core business. You know? So number three, it is sustainable. So as a result of that, now eventually probably by early next year, we will be getting income from all these sustainable assets. So if you are talking about new industries, we are going into what we call sustainable power producing industry. But it is not something new, because whatever plants you have is still related to oil and gas plants. So whatever in oil and gas plants are what we find in power producing industries. They are basically the same, but except the raw materials are different. So in our power producing industry, it is more of sustainable. We are using running water. We are using sustainable raw material to produce power. We have more or less set up our footprint in almost all the continents now. It's like Americas, we are still very new. In Australia, we are still very new. But in the other regions, somehow we had established our reputation. May not be very wide, but at least good enough for people say, I have done jobs for you, we have performed, it is easy for us to get repeat jobs. So once we have really established our presence in America and also in Australia, it is our intention that we will carry our flag as a Malaysia flag, and we will definitely become a multinational company. We can call ourselves multinational, but if people still don't recognize you, then you have to build up. Until we find that we are equally strong in US, we are also strong in Australia, then we can tell the world we are not everywhere. So we become a multinational company. Extremely happy. Extremely happy. No? Never even dreamed that we would achieve to this level. You know?